Hey guys, today with the topic, I broke up but want her back. I've been getting some requests along those lines lately, and it's a very different approach than if she broke up with you. Therefore, while you can watch my videos and try to adopt certain approaches for yourselves and twist it around, the potential for error in doing so is high, as cherry picking has never helped anyone. It's a bit like when someone says, "No contact sounds good, but I'll read a bit more about it. MHMH 30 days so." One says it's a good idea, the other says it's rubbish. Let's just try it. It's easier than going through with it and seems more logical to me. Yes, the stupid thing is, but you usually have only one attempt. If you mess up, the thing doesn't just start again from zero, and you can try longer or differently this time. And it is the same if you have separated and now pick out information that does not concern your situation at all. Because as it usually is, without watching videos about it or reading up on it, you'll always do what seems most logical to you, what you can identify with, and what you have the greatest chance of success with. And if it is the biggest crap, you partly don't care. The main thing is the prospect of success. As fast as possible. But X-Back is not a sprint, and certainly nothing where you can build a plan from the best X-Back strategies on YouTube. So you can show up at her work after 30 days with a self-written letter and heart balloons and quote a saying that you got from some coach as a guaranteed tip to win her heart back. This is what goes wrong, and if your foundation is wrong and you use tactics that are only good to get an ex who broke up with you interested in you again, yes, then it can't work, and that's exactly why no contact is not a tool you can use in most cases when you broke up. I think I've explained in enough videos why and how no contact works. But here again briefly, it works because it gets you out of your misery and makes you interesting for her again. But now you broke up with her, and that makes your value with her higher than usual, because you made it clear that you can live without her and that you don't see each other as equal partners anymore. That you put yourself above her and can have better things. This is exactly why breakups feel so shitty. The partner who separates gives up shared hopes and goals, saying that you are no longer on the same level. And no matter how nicely you say that, it comes across, it goes to their self-esteem, and that's how they feel. Their interest in you has never gone away. Your value is higher in their eyes than maybe it really is, or how you would rate it yourself. And your sadness about the breakup is usually quite limited in the first moment, because you have already processed this process for the most part over the last time. The breakup is only the result of this process. Of course, there are exceptions like spontaneously decided separations, for example if you caught her in bed with someone else or lose control in an argument and blow your fuses. In general, both of you do not feel well with the breakup, but if it is planned, you will feel relief. If it is unplanned, it can happen that you fall into a hole and feel like you do. But you have separated and the power is completely on your side. But don't misunderstand, nobody is forced to take you back. Only the first step to clarify this must come from you. If you wait for a sign from her, she has not understood that winning back from you always requires the real desire from yourself to get back together with her. And with that she takes quite a risk, because if she persuades you to come back, then it may not come from you and you will always have doubts whether this is the right decision. It follows that she has to prove herself, and you might be gone again at every opportunity where she shows old familiar behavior. Such stones lie in her way and you have put them there. You must clear them away again to create the basis for a new, functioning relationship. You cannot do more. You can create the basis again. Whether she then goes for it is her thing, but in many more cases than the other way around, she will then decide to go for it again. So basically you have the chance to get back together with a simple, honest conversation. You don't need tactics or anything else for that. You have put yourself above her and you have to sort that out, or be willing to work on the relationship. But what you also have to realize is that you may encounter resistance precisely because you have been so to her. You may have said something thoughtless that she has now had longer to think about, and because you risked losing her forever. Don't forget that she may not know everything that was going through your head at the time of the breakup, and that she mainly saw your actions. And that was to leave her alone. There is the thought that you could do that again should little things not suit you again. I notice lately and through the coaching sessions that many of my videos only address certain situations at a time, and that's okay because I want to succinctly share everything I know about it. However, the topic is just as big as winning back the ex who broke up with you, and that's why I have an exact message for you here as well. If you broke up and are changing your mind, don't use ex-back tactics or anything else that you think will bring you back. Test how they react to you with a short message and feel your way slowly. But you don't have to evoke a reaction in her or trigger the thought that you are her best possible deal. That's already there, and if she has changed her mind about it in the meantime, you'll know. But before you have not admitted your mistake and approached her again yourself, openly and honestly as I expect it from you in the meantime, you don't need to think that something has to come from her side. If you make yourself scarce in such a moment, it's just manipulation, and in the time you leave each other she can try to focus on herself and gradually think more rationally about your relationship. Exes who have been abandoned also have a bond with you that will always mean a lot to them and that triggers something in them. But unlike you, they have never willingly decided that what they have with you is not enough for them and it is over. With them it's worse, because they accept it willingly at some point, and then you can say you're lucky if they take you back. As for the statement, there are no exceptions. I am aware that there are situations where this process is already too far advanced, for example, if she already has a new guy. If too much time has gone by there. Relationships are complicated, and I will bring specific examples in the future with the audience questions. Hopefully there will be similar ones to yours at some point. Otherwise, feel free to post suggestions in the comments. Take care, and until the next video.